What is going on, you savages? Welcome back to more WWE 2K18 hidden features, showing you guys some of the features that you guys might not know about the game. So yesterday was episode number 1. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure that you guys do after this video. Thank you for the support on it. That video is still getting a massive reaction, so let's make an impact with this one as well. Let's try to go for 2,000 likes, and as soon as we hit it, I will give you guys the next episode. Also, savages, if you know any features, leave them down in the comments below so I could potentially cover it in a future episode. I like this to be a community effort, such as today's video, for example. 4 of the ones that I will be covering is because of your suggestions, either here or also on Twitter. Nonetheless, let's get right to it. So obviously it is just the second day of the game cycle. We don't necessarily know a lot of hidden features yet, but like I said, some of you guys are certainly finding interesting stuff. So for example, if you go to the main menu and you go to the jukebox, this is the options where you're able to change which music you want to be listening to in the main menu. So I usually have everything turned off, but for this specific video, something weird is happening in the jukebox, specifically for Mr. Worldwide Titus O'Neil. So my man Titus O'Neil theme song is nowhere to be found, because when you play his theme song, what you get is actually DIY theme song. Obviously this is probably one of those glitches, and they will more than likely be patching it as soon as they hear about it on the first patch that officially comes out for the game. And just so you guys know that I'm not just saying this, check it out, as the other themes that I try, they're pretty much good. So my man Worldwide definitely kinda stole DIY theme song this time around. Maybe he's just trying to recruit them. Nonetheless, moving on to the next one. Up next, we got a feature that is a follow-up to what I covered yesterday. So as you guys know, and as I discussed yesterday, you're able to remove some of the face paint to some of the superstars when you are editing their attire, but also when you are in the game and you're actually fighting this superstar, or you are this superstar. When the face damage, you can see that the superstar paint also starts to fade away. This doesn't work with every superstar. It does not work for Sting. It does work for Goldust and Finn Balor, as you guys can see right here. For example, after I gave him a couple of punches, his face paint started to fade away. It doesn't completely fade away. That is pretty much the maximum that it will fade. But most importantly, right here, I want to show you guys another feature that is related to this, and that is that you're actually able to reset the face paint of the superstar while you're in the game, while you're in the match. So all you have to do is go to the pause menu, go to highlight reel, save whatever it is in the highlight reel, which will more than likely be like the last 20 seconds or so. Once you save it and you go back, then you can see that Finn Balor already has his full face paint once again. Now the main question is this a glitch, or would this actually be left in the game? Obviously this is something that doesn't make much of a difference, but still interested to see if this is something that they will patch. Moving on to number 2, which I actually covered in a tutorial yesterday in my channel. Just in case you missed it, this is basically removing the straps in WWE 2K18. Some of the superstars, specifically 5 superstars right now: Jason Jordan, both versions of Kurt Angle, Big E, and also The Undertaker. They're able to take off their straps anywhere and anytime during a match. And yes, I said anytime, because as soon as you start the match, if you want to, you could take off the straps. All you have to do is press R1 plus down on the D-pad if you are on PlayStation 4, or RB plus down on the D-pad if you are on Xbox One. Very simple, but an awesome feature that is included in this year's game. So just in case you guys haven't seen that tutorial, I figure I'll throw it in there in one of these features, because it's one of those that, again, if you don't know about it, if you don't know to combine those 2 buttons in the controller to actually do it, then you will probably last a bunch of hours trying to figure it out like I did. Nonetheless, I'm moving on to number 1, and this is a very nice feature in my career mode. So as you guys know, within the first 30 minutes of my career mode, it is you in the performance center walking around getting the introduction and specifically interacting with Matt Bloom. But what your boy the A-Train didn't tell you is that you could actually run circles in the ring. Well, not necessarily circles, I mean you could if you want to, but specifically you could run the ropes in the performance center. Keep in mind though that the only ring that you're able to actually use to do this is the middle ring, the one with the yellow ropes. The other ones around it you're not able to get in. Nonetheless, you savages, that is what I got for you guys for this episode of WWE 2K18 Hidden Feature, episode number 2. For much more, like I said, make sure that you guys elbow drop that like button. Let's try to go for 2,000 likes. I know it's a high goal, but one of these days we're definitely gonna hit it. So elbow drop it and turn on those notifications for much more coverage on WWE 2K18. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I'm Macho T. Dig it.